So I wrote The Prison Without Bars in 2015, and my whole idea for writing The Prison Without Bars was actually just to put my mind inside of the book, right? Because I believe that, man, me being able to become free while I was in prison was the ultimate thing that needed to happen for me to be able to be successful once I had gotten out of prison. I've been home for 13 years, right? But when I wrote In Prison Without Bars, I was home at that time for, I believe 8 years. I was home for about 8 years when I wrote Prison Without Bars. And I was just so excited. That was just everything that was in me. And I was just saying to myself, man, how was I able to stay home for so long, and how was I able to experience life in a whole different way? And that's how Prison Without Bars came about, because I said, man, you know what, man, I became free while I was incarcerated. That means that I had such a level of contentment when I was doing my 10 years inside of prison that it paralleled to none. You know, I mean, the way that I did my time, it was just next level. You know, and when people hear me say that I was content, it's not saying that, you know, that I didn't have aspirations to do great things. It wasn't saying that I was indifferent about the situation. When I'm saying that I was content, it's saying that I was at peace with the process to get me to where I was looking to get to, right? I said that this is a part of the process for me to be able to get to my next level. I gotta go through this. That means that I gotta do this whole 10 years. I was filing for judicial release. They was denying me. But I said, man, I gotta do the whole 10 years. I gotta continue to work and develop myself so then I can be successful once I got home. So then that's why I was just at peace. You know, I just got into my own zone and I really got it done. So when I wrote Prison Without Bars, it's just explaining exactly what I had to do to abandon that mentality that got me incarcerated. Because that's the main thing. When I was looking around and I seen everybody, man, doing the same thing, they playing dominoes, they playing cards, and I'm looking at them and I'm saying, man, ain't no way it's gonna be no professional card players when you get home. You know, it ain't gonna be no professional domino players when you get home, right? So I said that to myself when I was looking at them, and I said that, man, when that out date comes, you are not about to be prepared. And because you won't be prepared, man, you gonna succumb to recidivism. I already know it. Or you gonna get killed, either or. Because I said that, man, you ain't doing nothing to prepare. You getting high, man, you doing everything that you was doing before you got incarcerated. So when you get released and you get that opportunity of an out date, you ain't gonna be able to take advantage of it. Why? Because you ain't put in the work to be able to take advantage of that opportunity when it presented itself. So then that's when I was just so focused on getting done what I needed to get done. And I put that type of mind inside of Prison Without Bars, man. What was the challenges that I faced? How did I get it done? The whole purpose behind the books that I write is all about, man, giving the people who are in the situation that I was in, man, giving them the blueprint, giving them a playbook so they can have a playbook on how to run it when to get up out of it. A lot of times, man, I just heard Young Jeezy, he said the other day, he said, man, people don't have no playbook. And because you ain't got no playbook, guess what, man? You just out there winging it. And when you wing it, man, you're going to end up in any old place. But the thing about you winging it is going to be systems that's set up in place that's going to be focused and determined to put you in certain places, right? So you got to make sure that you ain't winging it, right? If you can't manage yourself, it's systems that's in place that is designed to manage you. But the thing about it is when they manage you, it's not gonna be to your desire, because to the system they saying, man, I gotta sit up here and manage you, Joker, you a grown adult, and I gotta put in the work to manage you. And because I gotta manage you, you can guarantee it ain't gonna be like you like it. It is your responsibility to manage yourself for you to be able to get your desirable result. So then that's what I'm doing in the Prison Without Bars, or the Walking Logo, or the Greatest Responsibility, any of my 3 books. That's what I'm doing, is I'm giving you the playbook so you can be able to manage yourself, so you can make sure that you know which steps to take that's gonna get you in your best place, right? It's nothing better than to take the advice of somebody who has been able to get it done. I've been able to get it done. That means that, yeah, I started selling drugs when I was 13. I got hit at 19 years old, 10-year prison sentence. I got a lot of stuff on my record: attempted murder, possession of drugs, drug trafficking, possession of firearms. I got all of that stuff on my record. I came out in the middle of the Great Recession in 2007, and I've been able to overcome all of that, right? But me overcoming it, it's some jewels that I've been able to obtain along the way, some priceless jewels that I share with other people who going through it. And that's what it's about. So when I say turn the penitentiary on its head, stand the community on its feet, I'm not saying that because I'm looking for, people to change the laws. I'm not saying that because I'm looking for everybody to take it easy on the incarcerated population. I'm not saying it because of that. I'm saying turn the penitentiary on its head, stand the community on its feet, because I truly believe that if people get given the direction, then they're gonna be motivated to get it done. And that's what I'm all about, giving you the direction. Brother, this is what you need to do with your time. You gotta utilize your time. Prison Without Bars, we're gonna be talking about, man, how do you utilize your time in a way to where you're gonna be able to be successful? I ain't just talking because I got lips, right? I'm talking with purpose. I mean this stuff. This is real stuff that I've been able to get done. And I just be so excited when other people can apply these same concepts and become successful. Just getting the people the information. Information influences thinking, and thinking controls behavior. Just getting the people the information. And once we get the people the information, man, they're gonna be able to live a life that is desirable. Their experience on this earth is going to be totally different, because one thing that I know about people who are in the streets, people who are incarcerated, they desire an experience on this earth that is pleasurable, right? But they just don't know how to get it done. So what they do is they say, man, instead of asking, I'm just gonna get it like I live. I'm gonna get it like I know. And when they do that, they find themselves in a situation that they don't wanna be in. So now what I'm gonna do to combat that is that I'm going to definitely get people the information by any means necessary. So I'm reading the book. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be reading the book on video, so you can really get an understanding of the concepts that I'm talking about. That's what all of this programming is about. Empowerment. I'm not trying to work on you. I'm working to get you the tools so you can work on yourself, because ultimately that's what's going to be needed, because you're gonna have to provide other people the tools so that they can work on themselves. That's gonna be the responsibility, and that's the movement. That's how we get it done. That's the movement. So I'm fired up. I'm fired up. We gonna head back to the house, and once we get to the house, we're gonna go ahead and get into this piece. This is what it's about. You are in for a ride. I guarantee you are in for a ride. That's what it's all about, man. I'm giving you my mind. You are getting the mind of an individual who has been able to overcome what you are currently going through. I'm giving you my mind willingly. Your success doesn't take away from my success. I'm invested into your success, because when you become successful, guess what happens? Man, the penitentiary population will continue to diminish. Why is that? Because, man, your children will start to adopt a mentality that you got, and therefore they will never get incarcerated at all. So not only will you not get reincarcerated, but your children will never get incarcerated. And if your children will never get incarcerated, man, the community is going to be in a whole different space. When you look at the young 13, 14-year-olds out here and they holding on to their guns and things like that, more than likely when you go ahead and follow them back to their home, man, they got a parent that's locked up. They fathers is locked up. They mothers is locked up. This is the reality. So then this is why they out here, man, moving the way that they move. So now if you get it, if you stand up, if you take possession of your life, if you say that, man, this is enough, man, ain't no way I'm gonna continue to be in a position to where I'm standing for count, man, I'm gonna be in a position to where I'm living my best experience while I'm down here on this earth. I'm not about to waste my life. Not about to be food to somebody else's table. I'm about to take seats at the tables that I believe that I should be sitting. And that's the reality of it. So that's what the Prison Without Bars is all about. And that's what we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. So, like I said, man, go ahead and buckle up. We about to get on a nice roller coaster ride and we about to get it done. I kid you not, we about to get it done. And I'm gonna share with y'all everything that I know. And we're gonna break down this book, and we're gonna break down the book Prison Without Bars. I encourage y'all again to read the book and then look at the video so you can put that thing all the way into your mind in a place to where you got a true understanding. Because with all things, get an understanding. Once you get that understanding, now you can move in the right place. This is the playbook. Prison Without Bars. It starts within. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace. Welcome, everybody. My name is Carlos Christian. I'm the president and founder of the Starts Within organization, and I am also the published author of 3 books: Prison Without Bars, It Starts Within, which I'll be reading today and having a discussion on this book. Also, The Walking Logo, Taking Back My Life, Volume 2. And finally, The Greatest Responsibility, Becoming the Parent Your Child Deserves. Just all of the books that I've written, it's just been exciting to get them out there to the people. They read the books rather they be in the county jail or wherever they are at in their life. The book has been able to be a blessing to them. So I said, man, let's go ahead and put it on DVD where I'm reading the actual book and being able to build on, the concepts that I have written about in the book, right? So we can get that understanding. So I'm excited to get started. We're gonna start to dig in the first chapter of this book, Prison Without Bars, and the first chapter we're gonna dig into, everybody should have their book, or if you don't, just read along with me.